Something totally backfired. Something went all the way wrong, and all somebody can do is sit up and sing the same old sad ass song. Something about expectation, North Node energy, okay? Something about the God of peace and tranquility. Something about a finality, something was long overdue. Something like that. Yeah, I can't make it up. You're being graduated. Congratulations, Divine Collective. Listen, welcome to Spiritual Court TV. If you're new, come on in. If you're returning back, welcome back. There's something that your spirit guides are guiding you to do. Now that you are awakening to who you are by way of your royal bloodline, there's something that your ancestors are guiding you to do. These are not things that you need to overthink. At this point in the North Node, held in high honor, you can't mess things up. You made it this far because you were obedient, you were diligent. So don't fret over whatever it is, right? You know how people say, oh, there's something I'm supposed to do. Don't overthink it. You will know when you need to know, and everything is unfolding as it should. This is what the Holy Spirit is saying. This is what the Holy Spirit is saying. You don't have to overthink it. You're the perfect candidate for this position. And whatever position you play in high honor in the North Node by way of your bloodline, nobody else can fill those shoes but you. You got people who tried to fill your shoes and they failed. Those people are being dealt with in a very special jurisdiction of spiritual court. Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Five of Swords energy could be significant. Now, by way of etymology, as it relates to the Five of Wands, Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, that represents chaos, poverty mindsets, sneaky and deceptive behavior, etc. Wherever it is, it's very, very far, far, far away from us. And somebody's in concern. They have every reason to be concerned. Let's see what's going on. I just heard it's their turn. They got every reason to be concerned. Close any doors that don't need to be open. I call upon my higher self, intuition. Something about you breaking free of some type of bondage in your intuition, okay? Intuitively being guided by something very, very higher placed than you. Why am I hearing higher placed? In the highest realms? Heavenly realms. Some type of supernatural force, a spirit guide. Okay, thank you, spirit. Wow. Okay. This spirit guide is only assigned to you. Nobody can take your spirit team. Nobody can come for your spiritual protection. Show me what it is I need to see. Thank you. Yeah, I can't make this up. Something about mental, emotional, unstable energy. Okay. What's that energy about? Love offer. Okay. Those are two compromising situations. Somebody's mentally and emotionally unstable, but they want to give you a love offer. What's mentally and emotionally unstable? This could also be a generational curse on somebody's bloodline. You may have cast it out and canceled, excuse me, some type of mental illness out of your bloodline. Okay. This could be depression, anxiety. If there was anybody within your bloodline that unfortunately took their life, there's some type of curse that you broke, and the ancestors are giving you a love offering for being strong enough to break this curse. Mental illness. Okay. I just heard schizophrenia. Now, oftentimes, when we talk about metaphysics and we talk about Western medicine and people with very peculiar gifts and autism and all these interesting Western medicine labels, okay? I am not medically trained, but I did work in the medical field for 13 years. And here's what I know metaphysically, okay? I will tell you this. Oftentimes, most people who don't have spiritual guidance by way of using their spiritual gifts will be labeled as depressed, or that they're experiencing illusions, or that they're crazy or schizophrenic, when oftentimes these are people that could be stuck in between realms. Certain portals and doors could be open within the caverns of their mind, depending on their contracts, depending on karma, depending on the bloodline and the responsibility of the bloodline. Whatever this is, your ancestors are giving you a love offer. You casted out something that was haunting your family. What's this mental illness? Emotionally unstable. Yeah, look, you casted out a Jezebel spirit, a lustful energy, confusion and illusion. Okay. Whatever this is, you're the matriarch. Your ancestors are giving you a love offer. Clarify, the ancestors are giving you a love offer. Yeah. Okay. And also, somebody may have said that your spiritual gifts, okay, weren't real. And somebody could have said that you were crazy, or they did something to try to make you look crazy. This represents false illusions, lies, bearing false witness, spoken, wrote, written. Something was written. Somebody wrote somebody, told somebody something. This is documentation. I just heard power of attorney. Somebody may have submitted some false documentation to a court saying that they didn't know where you were, saying that you were mentally ill, okay? But there is something here that you're casting out. If you were going through the dark night of the soul, you may have felt a little mentally unstable, okay? Toss in a little black magic and a confusion spell and a curse on the bloodline, and what you have is something that looks real crazy up close and personal and from a distance. But truth and reality, you're somebody with a very special gift. The ancestors are here giving you a love offering. It's like saying congratulations for this achievement. You've successfully guided and or navigated your way to the North Node. Congratulations, collective. I love to see this. I love doing these messages. These messages for the collective make me feel alive, more alive than ever. Okay, clarify what's going on. Somebody said that you were crazy too. Okay, because I'm getting spiritual awakening, you going through an awakening, and somebody trying to put something on you to make you look crazy. But you have the ancestors here in the highest of heavens for your highest good, giving you a love offer. North Node. I just heard when you weren't able to speak, the ancestors were speaking through you, speaking to you in silence. Ooh, something about wisdom. Okay, I can't make this up. You're a sweetheart. They see you as somebody that is their golden child. I love that. The ancestors are celebrating you. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. You know, I've been seeing cardinals, red cardinals, that represents angelic presence, messengers, ancestors. Okay. Something about slow and steady. You can take your time. There's no rush. They said, take your time, there's no rush. Yeah. We don't like no dogs. We're not mutts. Somebody wanted you to be a mutt. Somebody wanted you to be a Jezebel. Somebody really wanted to make you filthy in spirit. Okay. Now there's conflict at a distance in South Node because these flying monkeys are sitting there flapping their gums and all they can do is sit down. Now they look like the crazy ones. Spirit says, because they are. Yeah, you got to be. When you go that far, somebody went far. You're somebody held in high honor. You never needed anybody to vindicate you. The universe is doing just a good job of that. A really a fine job of vindicating you in North Node. Thank you. Just a good job on that. Yeah, somebody's mad about that. They wanted to put words in your mouth. Somebody wanted you to be basic. Somebody wanted you to just be good. Okay. While they're being better. That's what I just heard. But you're held in high honor. There is no comparison to your higher self. Yeah, somebody could never. You got animosity and abuse. Somebody's really mad. Okay. Whatever this is, it didn't go anywhere. And it doesn't take long to figure out by way of calculations that if this energy didn't go anywhere and you're very divinely protected, you're getting love offers from the spirit realm. That means that the energy that these people put out there sitting in, there's a lot of fighting, a lot of chaos. Okay. Close that door. We're not interested. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Yeah, I can't make this up. You've achieved something very big within your bloodline. Okay. This could have been an entity, a deity, some type of like attachment to, I don't know, somebody has been using this deity to make people suicidal, also known as suicidal, unfortunately, right? That's a very unfortunate energy. A lot of people that crossed over, a lot of people that took their own lives were under spiritual attack. A lot of them, okay? We won't get into it. That's a very touchy subject, okay? Thank you, Holy Spirit. But somebody definitely sent you something to get you to try to take yourself out. All in all, you're somebody that represents the divine. You have a direct connection to divinity. Wow. It's the level of embarrassment that I feel for these people. If to say that I'm even tapping into a little bit of their energy because I'm not interested, I really just want to observe it as guided by the divine and my spirit team. Okay. But my angels are telling me it's a very pathetic energy. Yeah. It's an embarrassment, if you will, because you're out here achieving your goals and these people are all talk. Okay. And somebody didn't know what the hell they were talking about. Another classic case of being the prosecutor and the defendant here in spiritual court while somebody was somewhere with a nasty ass agenda planning to play the devil's advocate. That didn't seem to play out that way. Somebody's been casted out of the role, curtain closed. They don't know what to do. You got a mature woman that's really concerned. Her time might be up. She might be getting her affairs in order, okay? Mature as in an older woman or somebody that should have known better. That's the spirit is showing me. You old enough to know better, okay? This person has been blocked from you indefinitely, eternally, in this life, the last life, and all the other lifetimes depending on how many times you want to spend the block collective. And whatever your soul plans to do after this, you satisfied an eternal contract. Somebody didn't think that you would ever get out of some type of web of confusion. Okay. I'm seeing like a spider web in my mind. Yeah, somebody wanted you to be like lost in the caverns of your own mind. Something about a great awakening. Your ancestors may have abruptly just like awakened you. Something like that. Cause I'm seeing somebody like, oh, like I'm up. Okay, hi. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? It's weird. That's how heavy the illusion was. Dark evidence that somebody wanted to appear to be real. Clarify your ancestors are talking to you. Yeah. Nice guy energy. Okay. Clarify nice guy, sweetheart, high honor. Yeah, I can't make it up. The high priestess, they're crowning you with something very beautiful, adorning you with all this love. They adore you. Something about your father's side of the family. Okay. Something has been broken on your father's side of the family. This could have been a spirit of alcoholism, drug addiction, addicted to cigarettes, tobacco, cheating, lying. These are spirits. These are contracts. You broke them. Not only did you break these false illusions by way of these testimonies within the bloodline, you casted them out indefinitely, meaning there's nothing that anybody over there can do but just be in the south node, okay? Poverty, desolate, third party situation, okay? You got bliss here. Spirit realm loves you. I'm getting a lot of love from the spirit realm right now. A lot of angels around. Thank you, angels. Okay, thank you. Thank you. They're happy. They like what I'm doing. I like that. They're like, yes. This is the angels. I can't make it up. Divination. I'm getting a lot of love from the angels right now. I love that. These partnerships are coming together. The twin flame within, masculine, feminine energy, your mother and your father's side, something about holy matrimony, a graduation, a marriage, upgrading your bloodline, going into the north node, sweetheart, and your heart is as light as a feather. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels. Anything else, angels? What is it that you want us to know? Yeah, this was an entity attachment. Okay. This is some type of nasty entity attachment. Yeah, something was supposed to take somebody out. Okay. Somebody had a strict time schedule of when they needed you to be taken out and they missed the deadline. Okay. Clarify. What else, angels? What else is that you want me to know? This karmic feminine that's obsessed. Okay. Now they're sitting up looking at the wall, staring at their watch, looking at their phone, trying to figure out what's going to happen. Well, it's already been decided. There's nothing else to figure out. Karmic feminine that was obsessed with your energy. Okay. And something about your spiritual gifts. This person is jealous and envious of you. Okay. Same old nasty ass BS, different day. Unfortunately, for somebody way over there, you got house energy. Okay. What's the house? Clarify house and karmic feminine, obsession, jealousy. Somebody could be isolated. Yeah. Somebody just sitting in the house, isolated, sitting in the house. They could be calling people. They could be texting people. They could be just sitting up. This is their whole day, their whole life, hoping that something manifests. Now they got this energy of expectation. Somebody sent an entity your way, an entity of gossip. Somebody conjured up an entity out of their own vain imaginations, their vain imaginings. This is what the angels are showing me. Thank you, angels. Tell us more. What's up, angels? How y'all doing? These are thieves. Joy kills. Okay, what else? They couldn't take something from you. So they ended up beat up, battered, and bruised. Now they're sitting up looking at the wall, stuck. Somebody could be numb. Somebody could be in a zombie state. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Remove any energy that is trying to stop this message. Yeah, real love in the reverse, okay? Somebody was trying to love bomb you. Somebody was trying to seduce you. This person had an ulterior motive. Somebody wanted to take you down slowly and steal something from you, but they didn't see your ancestors with you. Somebody thought you were walking alone. Somebody thought you were by yourself. Oh, look at you. I love this. Earth angels. You're an earth angel, okay? Yeah, they're not supposed to touch you. You got angels all around you. Divination. You're directly connected to the divine. High priestess energy. Your intuition is spot on. Third eye wide open. Two eyes wide open. Fourth eye. Something like that. All your I's are dotted and all your T's are crossed, and you're getting these achievements. Something about peace and tranquility. Yeah, that's what I just heard. You're coming into some type of beautiful light body alignment, soulmate energy, chakra energy. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And whoever this is karmic feminine. They stay in the house all day. They can't leave the house. They stay in the house all day. They gossip. And I feel like they're talking to the doll like all day. I don't think anybody's talking to this person. Somebody thinks they still got it, like I still got it. My magic still is whatever. This is not magic. This is defilement. It's ignorance. Okay. Either way, you're getting something. Okay. The universe is gifting you something. Okay. This could be monetarily, financially, mentally, spiritually. You're feeling well, feeling happy, looking good. Something about your physicality. Some of you could be changing your hair and just feeling good. I feel like I'm talking to a lot of people that are dedicated to peace. Once you go through enough, it's a wrap. Yeah, I can't make this up. Somebody wants you to stop talking. They went to court and told people that you were crazy, okay, to try to get power of attorney over you. Something could be involving a house and somebody went behind the scenes, spreading some lies, some gossip. They bared false witness in court, okay, and now they need to seek legal counsel. Bondage. They tried to make you look crazy and they sent you an entity to try to finish you off. Real love in the reverse. They didn't want anybody to show you love or help you. They even could have manipulated some medical records. That's what I just heard. Behavioral health. They may have even had a doctor testify. The doctor's in trouble too. Clarify these people lying in court. The doctor's in trouble too. Okay. Something about your spiritual gifts. I cannot make this up. You're somebody with a very special spiritual gift. Okay. You're a healer. I can't make this up. Something like that. So this doctor may have been sent to assess you, or you weren't aware that somebody was assessing you. Who is this doctor that's watching? Who is this doctor? Yeah, look, hello. Or this is a fake doctor. It came up in the reverse. Let's see. Clarify this doctor. Yeah, opposition. Okay. Somebody could, child, there's so much going on here. Okay. These people were trying to make you look crazy. If there was a court case or some type of case or something that somebody tried to frame you for, somebody wanted to make you look crazy as if you needed to get some type of medical attention, maybe go into a mental hospital. And now somebody's concerned. Something didn't meet their expectations. Now they're sitting in an energy of expectation, karmic feminine, obsession, jealousy. Okay, that's unfortunate. That's a waste of life. Meanwhile, you don't give a damn. You went cold on these people. You can see their karma coming from a mile away. Yeah, I saw that. That's what I just heard. Yeah, I saw that. That's what you're saying, high priestess? You saw their karma coming from a mile away. So you went cold on these people. Clarify this doctor. I can't make this up, y'all. Somebody's getting a message of concern. So something about an assessment, okay? Somebody's trying to make somebody look crazy. Some type of magic backfired. False documentation, mentally and emotionally unstable, lustful energy. Somebody said that you were promiscuous. Maybe you were selling your body. Somebody told a whole bunch of lies in court, okay? Or just to a bunch of people to try to satisfy the narrative and make it real. Now they're concerned. Message of concern is coming in. Yeah, you already know. That's what I just heard. This does conclude this message. Yeah, I can't make this up. This does conclude this message. Whatever you're saying, people know that you're telling the truth. Whatever you got to say, whatever's going on, people know that you're telling the truth. This is it. Oh, yeah. Well, I could go deeper into this reading, but we will not. I will just tell you this. There's death magic, there's awakening, and there's abundance. In that order. Listen, I love y'all, okay? Remember to take what resonates, leave what does not. I will see you in the next reading. Until then, peace be with you.